What's going on? Quick talk. I see a lot of people, a lot of gear, a lot of stuff. Yeah, I got it. I put it off to the side. Good to go. Might not be good to go. Even though you have the stuff, you have the gear, you have the extra everything. You've never used it. You never got any training. This is like going back to the same thing I always say. Oh, I watched UFC for 10 years now. I know how to do that fighting. And then people get in the ring and it's not even a full round. Usually gassed out. See where I'm going with this? All the gear in the world is not necessarily going to save you. It takes some skills. It takes knowledge. It takes experience, practice, determination. You have to want it. It's just like a fight in one sense that you have to want it. You have to train for it. You have to be proficient with all your stuff. And it is not always easy. It doesn't matter what it is. You could say, oh, look, he's got a baton right there. Oh, yeah, I got a baton. I could just crack someone in the head with that. And that's my self-defense stuff. No problem, whatever. Until someone takes it from you and beats you with it because you were just swinging it like this and someone just wrapped you up, took it, and beat you with it. You might say, oh, I got a bunch of throwing knives. Yeah. Well, have you ever thrown them? Sure, I'm going with all this? Doesn't matter what it is. Oh, you got some ammo? Oh, yeah, I got that stuff. I don't practice none of that bang stuff, but I got it just in case. And when the time comes, you're gonna... Yeah, don't see it happening. Whatever you do have, get good with it. Even like Bruce Lee used to say, I'm not worried about that dude who can do 100 different kicks. I'm worried about that dude that does one kick all day long. He's so good with that kick, he's gonna score it on people. Or same with a punch, same with a weapon, same with the guy with the one rifle idea, same idea. He knows it in and out and he's good with it. Instead of someone who has 20 of them and has a box of shells for each one. No, this dude has one and he uses 1,000 rounds every 3 months training, and he gonna take the guy who got two guys with 10,000 rounds. You got one guy who still has 10,000 rounds when everything goes bad. You got the other guy who has 5,000 rounds when everything goes bad because he spent 5,000 rounds training and getting familiar with and getting used to. Gear's not just having gear and having this stuff is not going to save you. Without a plan, without some sort of how-to, I guess you'd say, you're still kind of in the same boat as everybody else. Yeah, you could hide out in your house until they come and burn you out or whatever it's going to end up being. If you got a ton of food or something like that, right? You better have a plan to defend that food, which might take some training, some practice, some running through it in your head, running around doing your own little drills for your own spot. But I would recommend training. The gear's just not going to save you. It'll be good for someone else, I guess you could say. Because, that's how stuff goes sometimes. So get out, get some training, get some practice, learn something somehow, learn a survival skill. You could have less gear and more skill and have done it a million times, whatever you're needing to do, your starting of a fire. I got all this stuff for fire starting, but my ferro rod's never even been scratched because I bought it and put it in a pack. Now I buy extras and I throw extras in a pack, but I have several that I use all the time. All the time. We're going to have a little fire in the back, no problem. Guess what? Grab the ferro rod. It's more fun. It's more fun. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt, really. Unless you have decent tinder, then everything goes pretty smooth. But how would I know that if I didn't do it? Right? So do it. Get to practice. Do what you need to do for you and your family group, everything. So you can say, oh, I've had this problem before. Here's what I did. And that's how I learned from it, right? Get some sort of training. Get some sort of practice. Practical, probably even more than tactical, I would say. Because when it comes down to it, unless there is some crazy event that blows off top, I mean, it's probably just going to be slow burn and everybody just running out of everything because they can't afford it, it's not coming in, something like that. And you're gonna need to know these, you know, you're gonna have to produce your own food. You're gonna have to, I mean, you might have problems. Hopefully everything goes smooth. I say it all the time because this gets kind of annoying. But just gear is not gonna save you. So look into different ways of learning things that will help. I do have some self-defense stuff on this channel. I do have a little bit of survival stuff. We do a few gear reviews here and there just so people can see that you don't need a $300 knife that's gonna save you no matter what. No, you could take that $25 knife and do the same thing. It may not be quite as durable as that $300 knife, but I'm pretty sure you're still gonna be able to survive. So thanks for watching. First time here, don't forget to subscribe. Any comments, throw them down in the comment section. I do talk to everybody who writes in there because I let the community, as everybody calls it, and I like to learn too. Everybody's got good input. So many people got so much input, so much to say. I think they need to make their own channels too, and I'll come watch them because I don't think there's ever a time to stop learning. My father, my grandfather's going to be 95, 96, something like that next month. And that dude's still reading books. Like, you haven't read every book yet, Grandpa, right? But he's still learning stuff. He's still pretty sharp. But that's probably what helps keep him sharp. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you very, very soon. Have a good day.